How to meditate, lesson 3. Why meditate? There are lots of reasons you can find on YouTube and on the internet for why you should meditate. But there's only one reason that matters. And we'll talk about that after we meditate. Please join me for a 10-minute stillness meditation practice. For the first 5 minutes, you want to hold a spot in focused concentration in your mind's eye. Pay nothing but attention to that spot. One thought, one spot, and anything else that comes across your mind, let it go. After 5 minutes, you'll hear a second bell, and at that point, you want to let go of the spot, and you want to kind of drift down and fall down into a place of quiet stillness. Your intention there is not to have any conscious thoughts. Anything that floats across your mind, allow it to float. But don't hold on to it. Don't run with it. Just allow it to float by and stay in a quiet place of stillness. After a brief prayer, I call it Reverend Bradley's request, you'll hear bell 1. And we will end when you hear the bamboo clap. Open, O Blessed Spirit, the spiritual eyes of my soul, that I may be released from the darkness overspreading me by the delusions of the outward senses, that I may perceive and understand those things spiritual. and complete your meditation. And as you do so, allow yourself to linger in this place of quietness, a place of quiet receptivity, of thinking tranquility. Enjoy the peace you found within. I don't know if you can hear it on the audio, but an airplane flew over shortly after we started our stillness practice. And it reminded me of one of the things that meditation practice on a daily basis allows you to do is to really understand and include into your life, into your space, that which you cannot change. You know, we all have a personality, and it's a big thing now to get your personality test and to justify your behaviors based on personality. And one of my aspects of personality is perfectionism. So at some time in the past, if a plane had flown over during my meditation practice that I'm recording for YouTube, I probably would have started again. But I remembered one thing. If I were just meditating for me, instead of trying to create a lesson to share, I wouldn't have stopped. Because life happens. Airplanes fly over. Garbage trucks go by. Car alarms go off. And I guess that brings me to the biggest reason why you should meditate. And that reason is simply this. It allows you to get to know you. You know, you can search YouTube, you can search internet, you can go to find meditation books, and everyone will give you a reason why. And most of those reasons why involve some destination out in the future, some future self, some change you want to make of some part or aspect of you that you don't care for too much, you don't like too much. And all that's true. You know, I started meditating in 30 plus years ago to help me become more quickly, a better way to say that is to become a psychic and medium more quickly, to become a healer more quickly. The guy who taught me said the fastest way to quiet your mind, to get to a place of stillness so you can contact spirit, so you can do pretty cool psychic things, was to meditate. And specifically stillness meditation, the meditation practice we just sat with. And I wanted to do that. So I started to meditate. And for a while that drove me. But an interesting thing about meditation, as with any other practice you determine to master, to become better at, to become proficient at, is it starts to work on you. It starts to change you. And that's when the real why gets revealed. So my real why for meditation has ended up being because I like the person I am better when I meditate on a regular basis. Now, how do I know that? Because over the 30 years, I've had times when I've meditated for many days in a row. And then I would, fall victim to life. Life would start lifing and I would miss meditation practices because it wasn't a habit. It wasn't something that was a lifestyle, a choice. And over those times of missing meditation, I noticed my temper became shorter. I became more agitated. I became less tolerant of myself and especially of others. Because way back then, I was the victim of everyone else and not responsible for anything. I encourage you to start meditating based on whatever reason makes sense to you, whatever goal you want to accomplish, whatever reason you start. And as you dig deeper into your practice, and as the practice allows itself to blossom in you and allows you to meet parts of yourself which have been buried many, many years ago, long before you were consciously aware that these decisions and choices and mindsets and beliefs and worldviews were created, you'll get to know someone pretty interesting, someone pretty phenomenal. And that's the authentic you. That's the you beneath the masks, beneath the edifice, beneath the personality. The you that has a spirit self that will live after this physical body is gone. A you that is quite remarkable. You know, there's a saying that used to drive me crazy. Now I use it from time to time because I understand its meaning better, and it's called namaste. And namaste is the spirit in me recognizes the spirit in you. Said differently, I'm going to see beyond your physical characteristics and your physical behavior and recognize and acknowledge that part of you who I would meet if we were both on the other side. And as you begin to get to know that aspect of yourself, you will begin to see other people beyond their physical characteristics. Because like attracts like. And you'll start to notice that you attract other like spirits, other like spiritual entities with similar values. And that's when life becomes interesting. So your why, start for whatever reason had you find this video. Your why, keep on doing it for whatever had you sit through this long video of a guy sitting here for 10 minutes not doing anything. Whatever reason has you still watching this video right now, that's your why. As you continue your practices and as we daily meet and meditate, and I share with you my thoughts with 30 years of experience, don't be surprised when a different why starts to emerge. A different aspect of yourself starts to blossom. That's the why that matters. That's the why that has been desperately trying to get your attention all these years. Allow that part of you to emerge, the spirit self. I call it opening the spiritual eyes of your soul, so you can perceive those things spiritual, the most holy of which is the spiritual you. So that's it. That's all I got. Your why is your why. Start it. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Get good at it. Master it. Do your practice. And enjoy the person you discover as you learn to master your mind by first training your brain and your body to be still for 10 minutes twice a day. I'm T.S. Saul, the Stoic Medium, and I train old souls, empaths, and highly sensitive people how to excel their skills as psychics and healers. And the foundation of that is meditation, stillness meditation. I hope you like this video. If so, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give us a thumbs down. Subscribe so you never miss one of our spiritual lessons. This series is how to meditate. And until next time, my highest blessings.